GOP lawmakers demanding answers from Susan Rice about the cryptic email that she sent to herself on Inauguration Day last year, documenting a meeting with President Obama about the FBI's Trump probe.
In the email, Rice wrote, President Obama began the conversation by stressing his continued commitment to ensuring that every aspect of this issue is handled by the intelligence and law enforcement communities by the book.
All right, here to react, Fox News senior judicial analyst Judge Andrew Napolitano. Judge, you've gotten this information. It's brand new. It's not even 24 hours old.
Yeah.
What's your first take on why she would do something like this?
She's obviously trying to rewrite history. She's trying to make it look as if something happened that didn't happen. So you're a juror in a courtroom, and you learn that an event occurred on January 5, and that one of the people at the event 16 days later decides to write a memo summarizing what happened at the event. She writes the memo after Barack Obama is out of office. It's 12:15 in the afternoon. His term ended 15 minutes earlier, after she no longer had a job. My suspicion, and I think Senator Graham shares this as well, is that they learned something between January 5th and January 20th, which caused them to want to change the narrative about this meeting. None of us knew about the meeting. There's no reason for anybody to know about the meeting. It's a private, secret meeting in the Oval Office. Suddenly word comes out. And why would "by the book" be in quotations? Brian,
Several times.
Who would believe this?
Sure, and one of the questions that Grassley and Graham ask in their letter that they have submitted to her, and she's got another week or two to respond, is, did anybody tell you to write this email?
Only one person could have told her to write the email, and she keeps falling on her sword for him. Remember when she went all over the networks with the crazy narrative about Benghazi was caused by a video? We know that that's not true, and the comments she made about Bergdahl serving with honor, and that's not true. But these things were stated to back up statements previously made by her boss, Barack Obama.
Why would she fall on the sword for him then?
It might be an incredible sense of loyalty to him, even though the time she wrote it, the manner in which
Unless
she wrote
she's
it,
in trouble
and
too.
the use of quotations, she could very well. She apparently was a participant at that meeting. So now the question arises, what was agreed to at that meeting?
Why did James Comey not talk about that meeting in all his congressional testimony that he has had?
Did James Comey write a memo to himself, as he has had a habit of doing after the meeting?
Yeah, he writes them as soon as the meeting's over.
Which is
She
what
waits 15 days.
what you're supposed to do. The waiting of the 16 days is extremely suspicious. There's so many moving parts to all this. I looked at Martha last night. I said, we've been doing this stuff for about 4 weeks in a row. Every week, more just keeps coming out. It becomes more and more apparent that there was a group of people in the federal government using the machinery of government to frustrate Donald Trump becoming president.
Well, this is the catch of the day. It's a little fishy. Just saying.
New glasses, Steve. I love it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.